Hey everybody, welcome back to Real Talk with Scott and Julio. The purpose of this channel is to bring awareness to what's happening in our state, Colorado, also to bring amazing people into our space here with us. So today we have a very special guest, a very special friend, Marta Heston. Welcome, Marta.
Thank you.
How you doing today?
I'm doing awesome. This is a great space. I'm feeling wonderful.
Yeah.
So thanks for having me.
Oh yeah, happy to have you here. So
Love
thanks for
it.
taking time away from your day to hang out with us. So
Absolutely.
yeah, we love this space. We love the conversations we have here, and we're just excited about it in 2026 to get this thing kicked off and rolling regularly. So yeah. So Marta, where are you from, and what do you do?
So originally, I'm from Poland.
Okay.
I was born in Warsaw, and I came to the States when I was 5 years old. But when I was little, we lived in Poland, we lived in Sweden, we lived in Austria, and then we were going to move to Australia. And we had a lottery system at the time, and our name was chosen. And we went and moved to a little tiny town called Mahomet. Whoop, whoop, represent Mahomet, Illinois. And I grew up there until I was a junior and then moved out to Colorado, 1992. So I've been in Colorado Springs and then moved to Denver in 2000 after CSU.
So quick fact, Marta and I went to the same high school. I had just moved to Georgia the year that she came in. So
Crazy.
Wow.
I think we missed each other by like 6 months or something like that.
Such a small world.
How old were you when you got here to the States then?
So I was 5 when I came to the States. Yeah.
To Muhammad.
To Mahomet.
Yeah. Muhammad.
Yes.
Muhammad.
Yes.
Got it.
Yes.
Got it. Well, what made you choose Colorado and how come you stayed?
Well, I didn't choose. I did not want to move here because as a junior in high school, I was so cool at the time. And that's when I finally made it. And I thought my parents were the worst, making me move to a different state. And my mom was tired of the cows, the corn, Illinois, period. And this was her dream to move out to Colorado. And finally, she put her foot down and said, I don't care about Illinois anymore. I love you people. We're going to the Springs. So that was it.
Yeah.
My dad finally got a job transfer, and she wanted to get out of that state.
So going back to Poland, you guys were just there over the summer, last
Yes.
summer?
Yes.
So how often do you go back there, and what's your family like back there?
So all my family's still back there. My grandparents are in heaven. So, that's tough. But my little girl, she's 8 years old. This was the first time that she got to actually meet her family. So I wish I could go back more often. We're going to make it a habit of doing that. But I hadn't been back for, I want to say 11 years prior.
Okay.
So it had been a while. And so it was amazing. We got to spend a month there. She got to meet all her cousins. We got to go to all the different parts of Poland, which was really cool for her to see. But it was amazing. We're going to, reconnections and everything else like that with my family. So yeah, we're going to make it a habit to see each other more.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
What was one of your favorite parts about going back this last summer?
Besides seeing my family, all the churches. I'm such a church dork. Every cathedral. I'm like, let's go, let's go. I thought my daughter was going to kill me because she said, if I walk into one more church, I don't know what I'm going to do. I go, well, this is part of the journey, history,
Yeah.
So that's my
sure they're
favorite.
beautiful.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
just
amazing.
gorgeous.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
So
that's
that was-
awesome.
I think one thing that I love about Europe is everything is just so old.
Yeah.
It's so old.
So old. Like I was in Germany a couple of years ago, and I walked by this building that had the date, and it said like 1512 on there.
Dang.
Which is like a few years before the Reformation, if I remembered my dates correctly in history. But it's like that was a long time, like Martin Luther stuff, Like,
Yeah. Whew. Yeah, and still respected, like the way that they take care of their history and architecture. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, we don't get that here. It's just everything's beautiful, like a fairy tale.
You moved here when you were a junior. So have you been here ever since?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and I love Colorado.
Yeah.
I mean, Fort Fun, that was great, the glory days. And then just the weather, the people, I've been doing real estate now for 25 years. Very, very long time. Real estate's been good to me. I can't imagine living anywhere else. Traveling, going other places, but living, I don't think so. So
Feel the same.
yeah.
Yeah.
So 25 years in real estate, you've seen a lot of change
Yeah.
in our state and how things are done, transactionally and stuff. So what's been some of the biggest changes you've seen, and maybe some of the things you've actually enjoyed about it?
I think I've become more of a counselor than a real estate agent, right? Like we just have to, one of the big changes is I think people unfortunately live in fear, and that, to try to make them understand the opportunity for wealth if you can buy a property, and what I want to do to help people get in that mindset versus the fear aspect of it. It's unbelievable. I mean, the amount of lives that I've changed because of the, home they purchased, the investment they made, the flip that they did, like that provides for their family, for their future, for their retirement.
Yeah.
And when you look at that, and having that kind of responsibility and having that kind of career, it's amazing, right? And that's brought me to my vessel to help and serve others, because with every sale, we give back to the community, which is amazing. So the big changes, I feel like back in the day, there wasn't as much controversy or this, or again, that fear factor, like, oh my gosh, the market's going to crash, this is going to happen. There's so many other elements that we didn't have back in the day that complicate the process. But the bottom line is, if you're grounded and you really have the opportunity to own your own property, that's the bottom line, right? And have that opportunity. So that's what we're here to do, right? Is explain that to our buyers, to our sellers, to everybody, and make them feel like this is scary, but you don't have to live in that mindset. Like, let us walk you through why it's so exciting, why you should buy a property or sell it this time, or whatever it may be.
So rewarding, though.
Yeah.
In so many ways.
Absolutely.
Well, through all that change and things that you've seen and develop, what is just one habit or practice that has kept you grounded through all the change, through life?
Praying every single morning. If I did not wake up and pray, I would be in the cuckoo bin. And I'm not even kidding. I tell everybody that. I would go absolutely crazy without my faith. That is number one. And whether you're a believer or not, you should be. But anyway, I'm not here to preach, but just a little bit. But totally. That's just that is my life. That's everything, and it gives me this way of grounding myself every day that it's going to be okay. No matter what, it's going to be okay. He's got our back, and we just got to get through it for whatever everybody's going through or whatever someone's going through. I just know at the end of the day, there's a purpose, there's a meaning. We don't know why. I'm like, I don't know the why, but focus on the what and what I can do and why I'm here. So that's been my big, keep this brain sane. Because my thoughts are crazy. You don't want to come in here sometimes. I'm like, don't go in there. Don't go in there.
I think that's why we're such good friends already, Same. We just connect on that level.
Yeah.
So prayer, boom. Ground us to start the day. No better way to start.
Absolutely.
That's for sure.
How many times have we prayed before a conversation we're about to have, or a meeting or something like that?
And it changed the whole, just outlook, approach. Yeah, it's just so helpful. We're big Jesus guys here in this room too.
Yes.
So we understand.
That's amazing.
Well, and going back to real estate, it's a huge financial decision, right?
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
Hundreds of thousands of dollars up to, millions of dollars, really. And it can get emotional when you're messing with people's money, and people are making these huge financial decisions with big consequences potentially, and emotions are high. So
absolutely,
prayer is massive.
Yep, you got to look out for people's hearts, right? I wore this shirt, Colorado heart.
There you go, love it.
This is like so everything is wrapped around in that, right? So I think the other reason we connect, because we care about people so much, it's more than real estate and selling a house and buying a house. We care about people and their lives. It's a big deal. It's like the most important purchase or sell you're going to make, So to have people entrust us in that process, it's such a compliment, right?
Yep.
Like, wow, thank you for trusting me. I promise I'm going to take care of you, right? We want to take care of people. So
we're in the industry to make friends and build community, and we happen to sell houses on the side. kind of deal. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's why I love our team. Community. Anyway.
Shout out.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. So this year, we're February. So 2026, what are you excited about? Or a couple of things you're excited about in 2026?
I might get emotional. I don't know why I'm going to get emotional. Well, number one, yeah, I am.
That's all right.
We'll get it out of the way.
It's a space for it.
I'm really focusing on being the best mom that I can be.
Yeah.
Like, I want to be like the best version of myself this year so I could show my little girl that even through hard times or whatever, that you come out stronger on the other side. And I just really am just wanting her to see like that I'm Superman, like you can go through stuff, but I just every day being a little bit better with whatever that is, right? And that's so number one. And like being healthy, and I want to beat her. She's so fast. I want to beat her too. So I'm in the gym and focusing on that, but and not overwhelming myself that I have to do everything all at once. Like every day having that little goal to get better and better and better. And I already feel that and really honing in on don't get distracted, like fine, but come back. Like what are these goals, I want to start a nonprofit this year.
Yeah.
Might have all of the beginning stages. Might happen in this year and then 2027, it's going to be rolling, right? Yeah. So that's my big goal. But those are some of my goals. But just being the best, mom I can be is number one, which trickles down to everything else with my real estate, with just with people and helping and just being more vulnerable and being able to open up like, I've been through some stuff. If you have too, let's share. Instead of keeping it in and that, when we're not vulnerable, how is that going to help somebody else? Because they're probably going through something and maybe they're ashamed to talk about it. Well, guess what? Because I've been through stuff, let's share, So that vulnerability piece too is just being open and honest and real and, just bringing in those people and being that light. Like I want to be that, and really focus in on that.
Yeah.
So
I love it. There's nothing more rewarding than being a parent.
Ugh.
It's and it's you're entrusted in this child, and then all of a sudden they're 9 or 23, or and like, where did time go? I hope I was the best parent I could have been for my kid. All 3 of them. I have 3, right?
Yeah.
But there's so many awesome conversations that happen in those years too. Hard ones.
Yeah.
But good ones.
Right.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Wish there was a book, a real book.
Yeah.
And still I'd screw it up probably. So I'd be like, chapter, what chapter should I be on? No,
you should write one. This is how not to mess up your kid.
Oh, there. Maybe I should.
Thanks for sharing that, Marta. I think we have known each other a little over a year now since you joined the team. And I'll just say thanks for being so inspiring, for once again confirming you can be yourself doing this, and you can do it with people first on your mind. You're not here. I just know you're not here for the greed. You're not here to for the wrong reasons. And it's just so awesome to see a veteran agent and rub shoulders with the veteran agent like yourself and see you do it in a way that I aspire to. And I know Scott and I probably aspire to and aim to do. But yeah, thanks for getting vulnerable here with us and just for sharing your heart. That's exactly what this space is for. So I'm glad that we could dive a little bit deeper today. And just thank you for being an inspiration. Yeah. To myself, to so many people. And you've brought in a lot of light to community. Yeah. And you're just amazing. Yeah.
You guys are so sweet. Much. I don't need to cry anymore, okay? Such a crier.
Hey, that's all right. This is what it's all about. Being real.
It's a cry fest.
Real time.
Are you guys my counselors? What's going on?
I'm sure we'll probably cry on one of these.
I'm going to make you cry one of these interviews.
I was about there. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for joining us today with our conversation with Marta. Really great to have her. Please go ahead and like and subscribe, and we'll catch you next week.